Alright, we're in a new game.
I got a flashback with like Markiplier's face of absolute shock when he finds Sayori fucking
Alright, we're Braren, Aaron. We're Braren.
Braren?
Braren.
Braren.
Or we can just be
Wait,
Braun.
I might have more pretzels. Give me just a second. Grab pretzels. Braun. That works.
Hold on.
Brion.
Breron. 3 letters from my name, 3 letters from yours. Breron. History skip. Oh shit. Okay, okay. That's awesome. The buttons are right down here. Hi! I see an annoying girl running toward. Wait, Aaron, are you here? Or are you getting pretzels?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, you're getting pretzels.
Yeah.
All you missed.
Hey.
I skipped like 37 lines of dialogue. You missed quite a lot. I'm already done with the game.
No, I didn't. She's literally just now running up. She's still question marks.
Shut up. Obviously trying, oblivious to that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks, let her catch up.
I overslept again. But I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided.
Oh wait, hold on. This is Bree-Raw. This isn't her talking. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were
Thinking about ignoring me, I'm not doing the voice the entire time. That's mean, Bree-Ron. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Immediately straight to the couple talk. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Sayori? Say? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, making their daily commute. By the way, Breron, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. To worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Holy shit, that's me for real. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. It's really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Just like me, for real. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Sayori? School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs.
It sounds like this dude's also heavily depressed.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he exactly loves everything. But I guess he's not actively depressed. He's just kind of...
He's like me for real.
For real. start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That must have been awkward to see. Just, the fuck is he doing in there? What the fuck he doing? You're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Aw. Since she was the first one to
My
show
boss has tried to get me to start a book club.
What? Why would he do that to you?
I don't know.
Hasn't he heard of this game? This is what happens when you start a book club.
He hasn't heard of it until I told him about it.
You should have said, boss, this is what happens when you start a fucking book club. Whoa.
No. I was accusing one of my coworkers of being like Gary. And he was like, I don't know what's going on. And so I explained the premise of the game to him.
Me from last year, I'm going to the anime club. What'd he say?
I don't even remember.
Oh.
I just remember he was like, damn, that's fucked.
Oh, well, we gotta get there first, Aaron. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Made cupcakes and everything. No wonder why she cared. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I would've. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go.
Stop for a cupcake, find 4 demented women.
Cupcakes and women have a bad rap on the internet. You've heard of the EDP situation.
What does that have to do with, like,
Cupcakes?
either of them, other than that he was a predator?
He was going to meet a girl, and when confronted, he was just like, nah, man, I'm here for a cupcake.
Oh, okay.
And it got dubbed the cupcake situation. So cupcakes and high school-aged girls. And
I get it now.
Sold my soul. Interesting choice of words. Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I regulate being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Bow! The new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Whoa. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I need to join this club, apparently. I can't read. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Brira. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. The girl. Those soul-piercing eyes. Damn, the eye textures are actually kind of crazy. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki.
Everyone was kind of facing away from you except for Monica.
This is true. Everyone's at a tilt besides Monica. The girl with this sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Yeah, she is directly. Yeah. Granted, I guess, what's her face just had her whole torso turned towards us, but still. It's great to see you again.
Even when it comes to Natsuki, even if her torso is turned towards you, her face is still off to the side.
Yeah, it's still like a head thing. Head and neck. Like she's turning towards us, she's just always facing. She's looking me in my eyes right now, Aaron.
But that's
She's sucking
because
my
she's
soul.
looking at the player, not the character.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. How do I... says you're still... Oh no, Aaron. Speak up.
I bring my microphone closer to me.
That
it was
works.
like a yard away.
A yard? Did you unironically just hit me with a metric system? I'm gonna beat your ass.
That's the fucking imperial system. A yard is 30 feet.
I know a yard is 3 feet, but who the fuck uses a yard?
You just said metric system.
I know!
You said it dead ass.
Hey man,
You said it full
Hey, man,
fucking confidence.
who the fuck uses a yard? It may as well be a metric system.
Football. Football uses a
No
marker.
one gives a shit about football.
Everybody, except for you and I, give a shit about football.
Shut the fuck up.
Ask Wyatt about the Chargers.
Oh, Wyatt's a bitch.
That's what I
Monica
thought.
smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Why do we sound like a bitch? Get in there, Breon.
Because the fucking character is a bitch. It's a combination of you and I.
Nah, man, we're Chads. Put together, we're even more Chad. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri are... Where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? She's gonna drop them. Ta-da. Ooh-wah! 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 Lifts the foil, reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking.
Now that I've noticed the way Monica stands, it unnerves me.
Yeah, that's probably the point. Well, you know,
Yeah.
just hurry and take one. Grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. Yeah, it is a little unnerving. I think just knowing where this game is gonna wind up makes this part feel odd. Like, you gotta remember, at this point of the game, we're supposed to be, like,
Clueless.
unaware. Yeah, like, this is what the game is supposed to look like. We're not supposed to
Yeah.
know.
But
her
thinking
fate.
in retrospect, right? Even this early in the game, Monica has sentience.
Has
She's
what?
looking at sentience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's...
She's looking at the player while everyone else is looking at the character.
I'm assuming you've heard the sound where it's like if a T-Rex has forward-facing eyes. If it's looking at you, it's looking at you. That's what just popped into my head when you said that. Just, she's looking at you. She's a predator. Look at that bitch. I'm
I
flipping
mean,
her off. I
yeah.
think she can see it. I don't have a camera. There's no
Everyone
way she
else
can
is
see it.
looking at you out of the corner of their eye.
Yeah.
Because they're all like,
This bitch's
they're
eyes are
just
closed,
like,
so.
they're not maintaining that direct eye contact. It's like a secondary kind of gaze of peripherals. Whereas she's fucking locked on.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my directions. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Oh, tsundere.
I'm not a tsundere.
Bro. Glad to see we've both seen the same meme. You technically
We've been sending it to each other. What do you mean?
Shut up. We don't send tsundere memes to each other. I promise. Well, maybe, but not for
I know you audibly heard me pick up my phone.
No, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Natsuki or Natsuka? Yuri, I know how to pronounce Yuri. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places...
You just said that.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Damn, when was the last time I seen you? There we go.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So,
Look at what I just sent you.
I'm not looking at shit, bitch.
You wanna know how I found that so fucking fast?
Because you searched
I've
it.
already sent it to you.
No. So what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? President of the literature club. It's my duty to make the club fun. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. She's killing everyone who tries to join, and only failed at killing these three because, well, story
So
had
far.
to happen. True. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So bring it on. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Just say manga. Fuck. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I wonder what she likes reading. Does it have a similar name to herself? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, let's see.
Probably starts with an S.
Says it being Lex? Oh, smut. My favorites are usually novels that build
I
up
fucking no, you can't let that
complex
slide.
fantasy worlds.
You said says being Lex.
And then followed it with smut. What do you want?
Oh,
Listen, man, when her name's Yuri and that's all I know Yuri from, it's kind of rough. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Huh. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
speaking of foreshadowing.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. This is just foreshadowing. This evil bitch talking about horror, and this bitch saying surreal horror. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh,
You know,
why is
maybe
that?
it's because the people that wrote this were really good at one thing, and instead of trying to make a deep conversation about something else, they were just lazy and were like, you know what? We
don't-
need a deep conversation here. Seeing as how we made this game based upon this topic, let's add this topic right here. That way we can be deep about it and don't have to study anything new.
Ah, shit, we need...
Also, I lost you. I just ripped my headset out of my fucking computer.
I just ripped my headset off my fucking head.
Alright, I'm ready.
Well, eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. She was gonna say she's a pussy, but you know. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine, fine. Monica the little shit. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori Siddles? Sidles?
Saddles?
There's no A.
Yeah, but maybe
Man.
they meant to put saddles.
Man, fuck these developers putting
Slides?
unnecessary... Fucking, I don't know, Siddles. I'm not cute! You're writing your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? I bet she does. I need to stop. She's more than her name. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everyone, Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. You're too far in, Brian. You gotta bag one of these baddies.
You know who he's bagging.
Yeah, I'm choosing Yuri.
No.
I'm choosing
That's the wrong
Yuri.
answer. No, that's the wrong answer.
Smiles warmly at me once again. It is unnerving how she's the only one facing us.
Thank you! That is the only thing I could see. Just...
Especially when they're all lined up like this. Still one
Everyone
problem.
else is like kinda off to the side a little bit. But
like
then she's
tilted.
just like, nah, bitch, here I am.
Bomb. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh, they're gonna beat your ass, bro. They're gonna drown you in a bed of tears. Stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Beyond. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Breeron's a horn dog, Aaron.
Yes. Unequivocally.
I'll join the literature club. I guess he is a mix of us.
Damn.
One by one,
You
the
ain't
girls'
gotta-
eyes light up. That's how
You gotta say it like that.
it's the truth, Aaron. Yes, I'm so
You ain't gotta
happy.
say it like that.
Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. He just came for cupcakes. She's always looking right at us. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Briron, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Eehee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? The anxiety welling up inside of me. As Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Briron, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that,
See,
two
that's
of us
who you're
depart.
really gonna be chasing. Not Yuri.
That's who Briron wants to chase. I want Yuri. I want Yuri! The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Just Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Wow, this dude's really just doing it for the love of the game. Pick
Yeah,
words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I guess who do we want? Why can't I pick
I
Monica?
don't remember the tactics for anybody other than Natsuki.
That's not what I'm asking. Who do we want? Do we want Natsuki, Sayori, or Yuri?
Sayori.
Sayori? Alright.
Sayori.
Memories. Yeah, see, she was happy. What did dude, I genuinely forget what I just clicked. Memories. Okay, I clicked on memories.
I was about to say, how did you already forget?
I think Journey and Imagination would be good for Sayori. I think Pink would probably be good for her. Same with Pout. Music. Oh my god. Sugar, Electricity, Defeat, Waterfall, Vertigo, Entropy, Beauty, Treasure, Milk, Valentine.
Are there some that just nobody fucking likes?
Yeah, who the fuck would like Milk?
I was gonna say who the fuck would like Entropy, but yeah, that too.
Who the fuck would like Electricity? I'm thinking Valentine would be for Natsuki. I think Beauty might be for Sayori. Oh my god, bro. I'm genuinely him. Me and Sayori are like this, bro. Sunny? Sunless?
Sunny, sunless. What?
Honestly, I bet you this is also Sayori. Dude.
Just-
Flea.
You know why it's Sayori? It's because she's Depresso Espresso.
Sweet sounds like Sayori as well. Bro, I think I just know Sayori. Like, I know she's Depresso Espresso, but like, I think I just know her.
I think you're a little bit of a chud.
I might be a chud, but at least I'm getting Sayori in the bag, bro.
Yeah,
Hurt, Lucky,
And honestly,
Vacation.
that's all that really matters.
I think any of these four would work for Sayori. I went with
Yeah.
Hope just because, you know, she's Depresso Espresso. How is this making up suicide? Do you think if I click it, Sayori's gonna jump?
I mean, I think she's gonna jump regardless.
Well, no. If I was choosing more of the like fantasy ones and like horror ones, I think it would work with Yuri. And if I chose more of the tsundere ones, I think it would trigger Natsuki. I think we're just choosing the Sayori ones. See, I chose the wrong one. I fucked up.
Pretty sure Sayori dies first regardless.
Oh yeah, no, Sayori dies first. It's just, remember, we're not supposed to know that. Probably Happiness for Sayori. Play, Candy Friends, Jump, Laugh, Misery, Loud, Bouncy. Probably Friends or Play for Sayori. Bro, me and Sayori are just like that. Fluffy. Probably. What do you think, Aaron? I feel like I've chosen 11. Do you want to choose the last 9?
No, you can keep choosing them
Oh my
because
God.
I would definitely probably start getting overwhelmed. I can't lose the lead you have built.
I'm thinking Sayori's Fluffy, but I can see it being someone else.
Dude,
Who the fuck
fucking
wants socks?
song, man.
Ah, fuck. Okay. 2 out of 12 isn't too bad. Rare, sticky. My gut is saying Fireworks. Brother. Precious, I feel, would trigger her because she's small and precious.
I think it's tsundere enough.
Yeah. Comfort, of course. Analysis, probably her. frightening, probably also her climax. Obviously, she's climaxing. Doki Doki. Do you think this one just triggers all three of them? I think I'm gonna click Doki Doki. Fuck. Email. I'm gonna go with Melody. Oh no, Aaron. I'm slipping.
Stop. Go back. Fix it.
What? No, I'm not going back. We gotta live with our mistakes here.
There isn't a button to go back, is there?
No, but I can save and load.
Oh.
Cute, I think, would be her. Determination doesn't sound like Sayori.
I don't know, I feel like determination would be more of a suicide thing.
Yeah, Determination's more fantasy, though.
You're only saying that because of Undertale.
No, that's just a thing.
Determination is a fantasy thing? No,
Yeah,
it's
man.
not.
Every single fictional hero has to be determined. I'm gonna
That
say
doesn't make
joy.
determination an inherently fantasy
Kiss?
thing.
Grief, fear, forgive, inferno, chocolate, shopping, playground, landscape, clouds, marshmallow. Damn bitch. Stupid bitch. We're alone. Hey again, Breeron. It skipped straight. It skipped a whole day of school just for this, by the way. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Breeron. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. See, Aaron, this is what you made me give up on. You made me choose Sayori over this. You bitch.
Yeah, worth it.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into
Look.
literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori
Look
told
here,
me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
If Sayori's already depressed, that's like one step away from being a goth baddie. Alright.
Good point, good point. Yuri's there, but we could turn Sayori into a goth baddie. Good point, good point.
Exactly.
And last year too, I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Mitsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Huh.
Damn, imagine getting called out by your friend like that. It's fucking crazy.
Stop. Manga is literature. Plops back into her seat.
I'd fucking throw hands.
Immediately. Leave the club then and there. You might as well. You're doomed. What do they do in this club? Do they just sit down and read their own books? Breeron always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. That's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Yes, be jealous of me, pretty woman.
How come you and Breeron can be... How come? You and Breeron can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't know what this dude in the room across from me is doing, but he is fucking hurling himself at this wall my computer's against.
So is your computer just violently shaking?
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What's she doing in the closet? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Why did Yoda appear out of nowhere? Yes! The emo one!
Yes, book club. Yes,
Yes,
Monica.
big booty bitches!
Yes, teenagers.
What do you mean? Even if we come
Dude, the
up
fact
with
that
this-
Yoda is just like a perv whenever anybody imitates him is insane.
Bro, it's just the vibe the old man in the woods gives, okay?
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to deny his vibe. I'm just saying the fact that everybody innately understands that that is just his vibe is immaculate.
Hey, it's immaculate character building, as you said. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Of course she's hungry. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I end up letting her get on my case about things. Hold on, I gotta clean my glasses. And apparently I'm going blind. I can barely read this big-ass text on my screen. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh,
Fucking depressing.
What? Oh, seeing the world through her eyes? Nah, look how bright and blue they are. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. She's just staring at him.
Dude, she would be too.
Yeah, that's all she cares about. She don't care about no books. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day.
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. Is it really? Where? I think Breon's seeing shit, Aaron.
Yeah, he's making shit up because he's trying to gaslight her.
I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. She's right, Breon. You're too close to her. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. There's nothing on her collar. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Super mean.
Damn.
Sorry, but you'll
Bro
thank me
is
later.
what? Oh.
Fucking, if this was a fighting game, he just true comboed her ass.
Hey, that's a finishing move.
Yeah,
right there.
it is. Fucking Mortal Kombat finisher right there. God damn. Hold on, Aaron. I'm getting naked. Seems about right for this game. Huh?
I said pardon?
Why would you pardon? You're excused. You can go use the bathroom. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. What the fuck are you doing? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. No, don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. What is she, 12? Yay! I got bigger titties.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud.
What, me?
No,
Oh, no,
you
you're-
said that. Anyway.
You were going to enjoy buttoning up that girl's shirt.
Oh no, you look so much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Aww. It's a deal. You made a good choice, Aaron. You made a good choice.
Fucking told you.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Codependence for the win.
Yup. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Brian, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I'm imagining it's legitimately just the words we wrote earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
only that.
You never do see your own poem, do you?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen anyone play this game.
Really?
Yeah, no, I've never watched a playthrough of this game. I've just known about it and where it goes. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well, let's go with Natsuki. In her poems yesterday, it's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Oh, I had to choose who I was sharing it with? I probably should have read that. I thought we were choosing who to read first. I don't think she liked my poem. Ouch. What a bitch thing to say. That's a little blunt. Excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Aaron, I made a mistake. I should have clicked Sayori since that's who we wrote our poem for.
I'm pretty sure you do click again.
Probably.
You get to go through all of them.
Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What is this, fucking second grade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because I wrote it last night. Thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess since Sayori's the one we wrote the poem for, we can save her for last, since no one else is gonna care about it. Yuri stares at the
Monica
poem. Huh?
might like it. Monica might like it.
True, but Monica will like whatever we do. A minute
That's
passes.
also
Oh, what? You-
I said that's also true. To what you said.
We'll flip a coin when it comes time. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Or, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Oh, it's dog shit. Oh, it's dog shit. Oh, this hurts. Oh. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Holy shit, she expects me to read this. I can't read cursive. No, I got it. Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Whoa. This shit deep. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Briron. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Give me a second, Aaron. I need to get water. All this reading is more talking than I normally do.
That's fair.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, Aaron, who do we go with? Sayori or Monica?
Monica. I'm gonna save Sayori for last. Commit to the bit.
Since we made the poem for her, yeah, Monica. Oh my god, she's staring at us again. This bitch. Hi, Breron. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I bet you she's always listening. Evil bitch. Don't be afraid to
Like the
bring
type.
things up. Okay. What?
I said, seems like the type.
Yeah, no. Eavesdropping whore.
I mean,
Alright.
I didn't go that far.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Riron. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. She's just so obviously depressed. Even without knowing what's really coming next, like, it is kinda obvious that Sayori's just truly depressed.
Yeah.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always hope you find what suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem, or do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. This bitch got a scroll wheel? Scroll bar? Holy shit. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh? Wait.
Yes.
Holy shit. Wait, this is actually kind of deep.
Yes.
Damn. This is her becoming
It's-
sentient.
Yep.
Whoa. That's crazy. Crazy? That was crazy once.
Maroon.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? We're in a game. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Huh. That's real interesting there, Monica. Don't you think?
What, the part about make it exist first, make it good later, or the part about her living in a computer?
The part about her living in a computer. Obviously. Good boy, Aaron. I don't give a shit about her writing tip of the day.
I mean, you just
Although that is really good.
character.
That is really good advice there.
Yeah.
Make it exist first and make it good later. Anyways, time to wife up Sayori.
So, you finally come around.
What? No, we just,
Sayori supremacy.
no, I'm still on the Yuri. I
Still
don't
wrong,
have an
man.
alliteration for that. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Rerun. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's
Don't worry, Brian. Neither do I.
Don't worry, Brian. Because I have no idea what I like either. You fucker, Aaron. Ahahaha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Briron poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Do you think she can tell? Like, do you think Monica knows Briron is two dudes?
No.
Does Monica love us both? Or is it just me since I'm clicking through the buttons?
Just you, because it'd be like I'm on a, you know those phones that, like landlines, how one person
Yeah.
can pick it up and stay silent while the other one talks. I
You're
think
in
it's
the
kind of
cuck
like
chair in
that.
the phone world. Yeah, I get it.
I'm glad you get it, Brent.
Yeah, I get it. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Briron. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. My motive here. Yeah, this dude joined this club because he's horny. Can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Ah, what a horn dog, Aaron. He just like you for real, for real.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Holy shit, did she get a music change for her? Did anyone else do this? Or did we just play out too long? The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. This bitch and food. She's mentioned food every time. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, that explains why it talks about breakfast. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. That's some shit you'd pull, Aaron.
What? No,
Just a
it's
little
not.
bit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
And
Fuck you. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. That sounds good. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Wonder if Sayori really said that. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Is this gonna become a daily thing? We all write poems. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Real quick, before we move on, whose poem was your favorite?
Mine?
Yeah. Those are all actually really good poems.
I'd say Monica's.
Is that just because of the lore implications?
I think it adds more value to the poem. Because it's not just dealing with abstract, but it's turning real into abstract.
I get what you're saying. I'll be honest, I don't remember Natsuki's poem. Like,
It was the one that was about all the animals, and then the last line was like, humans can try.
and that's really it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I liked Yuri's poem. It was pretty good. Really, as I said, all the poems were pretty good. Anyways, it's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Damn, no wonder why Yuri's so fucking shy. Natsuki's a dick. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Brennan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Damn, Yuri stuck up for herself. That was unexpected. And Brennan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no, they're fighting over us already, Aaron. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Brennan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I don't remember her advice.
Fuck, I know.
Yeah, see, Yuri gave actual good advice. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as started. What?
How long ago did we join this?
Yesterday, I thought.
Like 2 days?
Thought we joined yesterday. Suki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Matt and Yuri. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Briron, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh, that's right. Natsuki said simpleness, like simple, is good. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Brennan. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Briron? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. What he'll never agree with, he'll probably think more highly of me.
Damn, the game's out here thinking you're so bad, it's gotta give you tips.
I did like Yuri's poem more, and her advice more. But if we call on Sayori, it could further our love with her. What do you think, Aaron?
Dude, anything for Sayori.
Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. What? I clicked Sayori. What? Click Sayori. Drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Briron. Well, that's her problem. What a bitch. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. Your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? You might have picked a bad option, Aaron. This is exactly why.
I'm thinking so.
Exactly why nobody likes stop fighting. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also...
Because they hate each other.
Yeah, well, no, because Monika's being a dick behind the scenes, but you know, Natsuki's cute. And
I don't even know if she started that shit yet.
Oh, no, she did. Most definitely. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I don't know about that. They seemed a little bit more voluptuous today. Aaron, I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Isn't that the point of the game is that you shouldn't?
No, I think the point of the game is it's just Monika.
I mean, that too.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off, sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Why does she look sad? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Oh no. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Brennan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, god damn it. Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself, newfound determination. Bremron, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sayori beamed at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. Oh, what happened earlier? What do you mean? Holy shit, Aaron.
Yeah, I agree.
They're poeming again. Poem tradition. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all.
I do.
Fuck you, Aaron. We don't care about what you think, Aaron. We care about what Bree-Ron thinks. Okay?
I am half of Bree-Ron.
Yeah, and, well, I'm the one controlling him, so suck my dick.
I am the lower half.
Oh. I guess you could be the lower half, yeah. Since I'm the one controlling what he says and does with his hands. Fuck you, Aaron. They'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bree-Ron? I guess you were also the last half of the name too. Fuck you, Aaron. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, fuck, another. Alright. For Sayori, since we're still going for Sayori, she likes happiness. Right? Alright.
Yep.
I think
Mixture of happy and sad.
Yeah. True, it did say sad. Fantasy, sparkle, judgment, heart, vanilla chocolate, hop, befuddlement, flying landscape. Heart, I'm thinking. But heart could also be for them too. Sparkle? I'm just like that, bro. Dream, bouncy, nibble, laugh, climax. Pleasure, tenacious, hopeless, kiss, philosophy. I think hopeless would work.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anger, vivacious, alone, heartbeat, jumpy, universe, beauty, journey, dazzle, party. I think beauty worked for her last time. Did it not?
I don't remember.
I'll go alone. Yeah, it's weird to click alone and see such a happy little jump. I'm gonna go with joy. Own, play, analyze, captive, disown, cry, sugar, puppy, agonizing, defeat. Probably cry. Socks, cage, bliss, peaceful, poof, headphones, dark, fluffy, destiny, variance. Bliss. Massacre, promise, giggle, whirlwind, color, shame, lipstick, shiny, boop, controllable. Giggle. Fuck! Aaron, I failed, I'm restarting.
No, you're not.
You think that, like, Infinite makes me think about Monica. Do you think there's, like, a secret stat for Monica?
I'm pretty sure there's not.
Heaven Sent, Ambient, Flower, Time, Vertigo, Music, Friends, Infinite Feather, Summer, Friends. Melancholy, Disoriented, Incongruent, Pain, Candy, Blanket, Bunny, Warm, Incapable, Embrace. Fuck! Kitty, Treasure, Pure, Strawberry Vacation, Excitement, Despise, Awesome Clouds, Excitement. Eternity, Starscape, Desire, Special, Horror, Whistle, Love, Bed, Fireworks, Misery, Love. Determination, Peace, Breathe, Cute, Wonderful, Scars, Jump, Existence, Raindrops, Smile. Unending Swimsuit, Question, Contamination, Melody, Unstable, Infernal, Playground, Flea, Spinning. Ooh, this one's rough. Unstable, maybe? Damn it.
Nah.
Candy, Amazing, Daydream, Disaster, Pink, Childhood, Graveyard, Adventure, Disarray, Silly. Thinking Childhood. Yeah. What do you think Doki Doki would work for this one? Last time it worked for Natsuki.
I don't think it would work for anyone other than Natsuki. I don't think it's like a wild card. I think it's
I was thinking
cute word.
I was thinking it'd be a wild card. Fuck you. Maybe Grief. Grief could also go in one of these two.
I feel like grief would be a Yuri thing.
Together? She likes when
Yeah.
everyone's together. Fireflies Extreme, Crimson Sweet, Aura Hair. Death is probably more of a Yuri thing. Sweet? I'm worried Sweet would be a her
No.
thing.
Sweet would be a what's your face Natsuki thing.
You would not believe your eyes.
50 million fireflies.
Milk. Why the fuck does she like milk? That's stupid.
Milkman.
What? I genuinely thought anxiety would be good for her.
Let me guess, Yuri?
Yeah, it was a Yuri thing. God damn it. You think depression would be good for her? Oh my god, it was. That's so fucked. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. We've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Brewan. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things of you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, it only leaves the one option. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. Just put the U there, bro. Make it ooh-woo. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Burma to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn, she put it like that. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That.
The revolution?
Yes, Comrade Sayori.
Oh no, I forgot a little bit of pocket money today. I guess FIFA Revolution.
Viva la revolution! Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my blanket. Still coming from you, Sayori.
I wish I had a cat.
No, you don't. Side all
Yeah,
of
I
us
do.
in there. Nah, bro, cats are a pain in the ass to take care of. So much litter. Side of us all, isn't there? Hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Flap. Who just smacked her? Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction now. Aha. Natsuki, so nice of you. I'm so happy. Got hit in the face with a cookie and she's happy about it. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Stupid bitch. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. This fat bitch. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee. Her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. This bitch be hugging everyone. I get it, I get it.
She really likes her physical contact.
Damn, she just ate the cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Woohoo! Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Bug. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? God, did a bug bite my arm or something? Why is my arm so fucking itchy? Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. The held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Bro, she's lying through her fucking teeth right now. This bitch. It is weird. Like, Natsuki's body is facing us, but her head is still at that, like, turn to keep Monica being the only one facing us fully. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rerun. Smiles sweetly. It's just Monica. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is that bitch doing in the closet? Oh, reading manga, never mind. Briron! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Brion to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms. Okay, it was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Briron? Yep, let's go. Damn. Horny bitch. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Damn, bro. Aaron, are we perverts?
Yeah.
Can't help but notice Sayori didn't fix her fucking bow this time. Stupid bitch. Hey, Sayori.
Impressed. What do you expect?
What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? She can at least make herself look presentable. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Briron, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You mean? I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Wow, you know, I think that's the first time she's been embarrassed by words. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Briron, this class over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Aww. Enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. It's a box full of crayons on the shelf. They're the best brand too. Kinda dirty though. Pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Yeah, that's a Sayori thing to do. And the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Clutches her forehead. Did I need a panel saying she clutched her forehead?
Yeah.
True. Ah, geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. It hurts. Just do it for a second. Hey, yo. Releases her hands from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Rerun? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to give me a choice. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. You were able to read some of that, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just kind of clicking through it. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. Bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Drinking from it. What are you doing? For your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah ha ha ha. How hard did you hit your head? It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Breeron. Growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things that you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Breeron. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I really don't think do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Breeron, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make me any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Jesus Christ, Aaron. This conversation is going on a bit longer than I thought. I was, hyping up my voice and all that just to make the joke, but holy, I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me want to disturb her. Oh, makes me not want to disturb her. Fuck, Aaron. I guess we should go back. Don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Fucking unicorn. Hops to her feet. Aha! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I'll be honest, Aaron, I thought this game was shorter than it's proving to be.
No, it's a decently long game. You haven't even made it through the first act.
Are there like actual, is there like an actual act system, or are you just like going off what you
No,
know?
it's like
Okay.
going off.
Vibe. Got it. Out of the classroom, plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment we make it back to the club room. So don't right click, it just gets rid of the text.
Nice.
That scared the shit out of me. Ah, you're back. Good timing, I was just about to start with sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything you needed? Have it right. Sayori frantically glanced around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. Have it all right here. Found the poster paper too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work for a run. Ah, well, Sayori failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Aha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. You ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. Make sure the crayon box is close like there. Fuck. Well, let's just do the same order we did last time. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. It's the second poem I wrote, you stupid bitch. Huh? Phew, what? Oh, well. And it isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait a minute, maybe that was a compliment? Ah, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. That's, someone tells me missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Aaron, we're making it too obvious.
No. It needs to be more obvious. See?
Apparently. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around that dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Yeah, Natsuki, you're not being a tsundere, you're just being a bitch. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my god. It's longer than last time. Wait, that means she made it more complex. She took Yuri's thing to heart and made a longer poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Is this like internalized homophobia or what's happening here?
Fuck if I know.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I have a theory, Aaron. I think tonight's the night when everything goes down. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Briron. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. God damn it, I gotta scroll again. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconsciousness well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I merely project my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Ooh, the twist. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Does she really feel that way? Yeah, Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Haha, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Ah, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Holy shit. Alright, on to Monica. These poems are getting long. Hi again, Briron. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Not really. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Aha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? You're pretty weird. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Huh. You know what's interesting, Aaron? I'm sure you know this, but computers only use red, green, and blue for their lights. Each pixel is only made up of one of those three colors.
Yeah,
Or
RGB.
Yeah, RGB. So that's interesting.
Alright, look, Brent, I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to pass out.
I figured as much. You want to finish these poems and then, like, round out the day? And then call it?
Yeah, let's just finish these poems.
Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words could totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. Hey, stop your shit. Stop it. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Aaron, she's doing it. She's being weird.
Yep.
Briron, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, damn. Damn, Aaron. Our child is like crazy at this whole flirting thing.
Yeah,
He's hitting it.
he's got game.
Yeah, he does. Especially with Sayori. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, never mind. He's shutting that shit down. This idiot. Our son has no game, Aaron.
Damn it.
We raised a failure.
Just
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pat Sayori's head. Ah, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Brian, will you give me your poem? I don't want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me? Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah, did she just break her fucking pencil? Oh my god, what an idiot. Stupid bitch. But being inattentive, she bumped right into me. So, sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. Help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger, pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes when my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Damn. Sayori's depressed. I wonder how Brion's gonna respond to this. Holy crap. Yeah, that's fair. Did you really write this? Of course I did. I used ChatGPT. I was gonna write the best poem ever. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. You want me to save here, Aaron? Aaron?
Did I just fall asleep?
I think so.
Damn, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm assuming you missed Sayori's, poem.
I got most of it.
Okay.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Sometimes they're sad.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
let your friends sleep.
Anyways, I'm gonna take that as a good sign that we should call it here for tonight. Whoa.
Yeah.
Weird.
Thank you, Brent.
Of course. I already saved the game and everything. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Good night, Aaron. Thanks for buying it. Anyways.